Huzzah! Forgot the webcam. This is another game I've had on the list for a long time. I actually bought it very cheap on a sale a long time ago. Never actually played it. Didn't realize it's supposedly a Metroidvania, which I love. You never go wrong with a Metroidvania for me. So I decided to finally sit down and play at least some of it. So we'll see how it goes. You know, I think I'm in the mood for a little hard, you know? What could this book have to do with my father's disappearance? The young sellsword, Vivian, is on a journey to the place her father was last seen. Mithrilia. Bonjour, mademoiselle. What? Who are you? It is sad to see. Obsession too often leads to destruction. How did you get here? Your struggles and suffering will be your only rewards. But what are you saying? Are you threatening me? Now, dance with the tempest. Embrace your destiny. Embrace it. All the destiny. Movement, yeah. Oh, running kick. Nice. Oh, right, you can't jump past the guarding enemy. Okay. Defeated monsters drop mana crystals that convert into mana. Mana can be used for improving character traits, enhancing weapons, and accessing new abilities. Unlock perk with star and star icons first. What if I don't wanna? Screw you. Where did this storm come from? Never seen anything like it. I'm not sure I'll make it out of this. The ship was torn apart by the raging storm, and though Vivian struggled valiantly to survive, the roaring seas won the battle. Very cool art in this game. The glow of the sun upon the land signaled the end of the great storm and woke Vivian with its comforting rays. Finally, land. Thank the heavens that I still have my sword. Help! Help? You're not the only one who needs it. I can still move, albeit with a bit of pain. But if I don't get something to eat soon... Help! Ah, it's going to bite me! It's going to tear me apart! Scream! Thank you, kind lady. I would have met my end were it not for you. My name is Lucia. I'm Vivian. Where am I? Where is this place? You're in Brockley Village, of course. Where is it that you come from, Vivian? You're quite wet. Is it a wet place? I was in a horrible storm. You had to have seen it. My ship crashed and I awoke here. You wouldn't be able to spare something to eat, would you? Of course, my dear. It's the least I could do. You saved my life. You may have lost your ship, but the mermaids must be quite fond of you to bring you here. Please, follow me to my home. I would love to have dinner with you. Ah, I understand. It may not have been the port you were sailing for, but you are indeed in Mithrilia. And lucky you. This side is much safer compared to the place you're heading to. It just dawned on me that Tomb Raider ripped this game off. The reboot. Works for me. I didn't have any specific plans anyway. Brockley is a small village. I expect you won't find it too interesting. I'm sure you'll love Wheaton. It's such a huge town. Always wanted to visit there. Sounds like such a nice place with so many people. That's a good idea. I think I'll give this Wheaton a look. Vivian? Yes? Can you help me? I can try. Do you promise not to tell anyone about it? Sure. I really need to go to Wheaton, but there are horrible beasts inside the woods leading there. I'm too afraid to go by myself. Please take this gold and bring me to Wheaton. Why not? I'm sure I can handle a couple of boars. No, thank you, Vivian. This is such a relief. I'm going to grab some gear for the road, Lucia. I'll catch up to you soon. Of course, I'll meet you at the village's southern path. Please remember to keep this between us. I'll tell my family when I'm ready. Alright. Left trigger. Sign quick potion to heal HP, recover rage. Hasn't really told me what rage is yet, I don't think. I guess that's the only potion I have. Yeah, I don't have any other items. Soldier's hand. No armor, clearly. Oh, okay. There's a difference between consumable item and potion. Got it. I was wondering why the bumpers weren't doing anything. Alright, this is the level up screen. Thank you so much for saving my daughter. If there's any way I can be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. View the map of current locations, surrounding areas. It's a square! What's this? Another common beggar? You're certainly dressed the part. Lovely. Welcome, traveler. My name is Watford. I am the head of Berkeley Village. Okay. Fast travel from Stellars, the Stellars can save progress. Kill it! Aha! Hope the village didn't need that. Thank you for saving my fiancée. She's too good for you. Huh? Into the cornfield? Who are you? What do you want? So what? She said something about buying equipment. Where do I buy equipment? Like, I like the music style, but the song itself doesn't really stand out that much. It's very much that mellow, symphonic style that I love. But the composition itself isn't really that remarkable, you know? It's kind of basic, you know, functional. I guess that's how I'll describe it. It's a functional song. It's nice. We've got the juiciest and freshest produce in town. You don't see anything you like? I guarantee it's the best in town. I am looking for the weapon shop. Hello, hello. Please come inside. Take a seat. What can I get for you? But I'm not... If you're going to order, then I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I need to keep my tables free. I know they're not speaking English. But I'm not entirely sure what language it is. I think it's Japanese, but I could absolutely be wrong. Okay, it's Japanese. Arigato means it's Japanese. You must be the stranger who saved Lucia. My name is Alex. I am forever in your debt. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
Domo.
Must be on my way. Farewell. Yes, yes. Come in, come in. I've got potions for whatever ails you. Ooh, expensive. That's kind of neat. Temporary potions. Oh no, there's got to be something you need. Take another look. Oh, did we finally find the blacksmith? We did! Hello, young lass. Come and see the finest equipment in the land. Cool. I think this is the one I have? I can't afford anything. Damn it. Yeah, I have the soldier's hand. Yeah, I just can't buy anything. That's okay. Suppose you're not someone who knows art when she sees it. Burn. Alright, I think this is the right way. I did try the game a little bit, just to make sure it worked before. Because the game doesn't use PS4 controllers, sadly. I had to switch to the 360 controller. Slightly older game, though, so that kind of makes sense. Thank you for this, Vivian. We are sure to encounter some beasts, but I'm not afraid so long as you're with me. I'll follow close by. Where are we going exactly? Just this way? This would be very easy if they're not going to do anything. Good job. You know, this art style reminds me of the Vanillaware games. The, like, really beautiful PS2 Wii era games, like the Muramasa or Odin Sphere. It's a really great style. What the hell hit me? I think the wolf hit me after it died. Instead of going down every side path, let's keep going right. You must be tired after all this walking. It's fine. I have some food. Shall we eat? So, Lucia, have you told your family yet? I'm sorry, Vivian. I've lied to you. My mother is trying to force me into an arranged marriage. My true love and I have agreed to escape to Wheaton. Oh, Alex, we will be reunited. My brother is on watch at the main road, so I couldn't possibly escape through there. Alex and I agreed to meet at the border of this forest. I'm so sorry, Vivian. You didn't agree to this. Are you sure? What do you mean? About getting away from your family. Is that what you really want? My mother is so excited to have me marry that idiot Watford's son. And so is my dumb brother. Watford. How did that idiot become the head of the village? Alex is but a poor blacksmith's apprentice, and my mother would never agree to our marriage. I'm leaving with Alex. Perhaps time will bring their forgiveness. I only regret missing my little brother Camden's return from Wizard Academy. He is so very sweet. I miss him so. If you are confident in your decision, then my sword is at your disposal. We journey for Wheaton. Wheaton. Alex, thank you so much, Vivian. Enough ingredients to get recipes. Oh, you can cook meals. Offer other buffs. The recipes can unlock by eating in the restaurants. So It's kind of like long term going on here. I have no ingredients. Oops. Can I rest and regain my MP? Nope. Alright. MP is just gone. I don't want to see what was down this other path then. Or is it just all different ways to go to the same place? The only thing I have to get used to is the jump attack. Because like, she stops moving the second you hit attack. Which does make it easier to hit enemies, but that's not how most games work, so it's a little hard to adjust to. Oh, is that a short? That was a shortcut. Okay, I see. Starting to get some serious resources now. Something's wrong. This area reeks of death. Be careful, Lucia. Alex, heavens be with us. Alex has to be safe. Let's go. Lucia. No, no, no. Not like this. Not like this. Alex, my love. Who could do this to you? The sword. I know this sword. It's my father's sword. The same sword that my brother Willie yearned so deeply to wield. It would seem that my family indeed put an end to our plan. My sweet Alex. I am sorry, Vivian. It seems that my journey ends here. With my love. Please bring this necklace to my father and announce that his daughter is dead. Lucia, I don't think that is wise. Yes, perhaps you are correct. Just allow me to stay with my love for a little while longer. Just a little longer. You can return to the village from the main road. Don't worry about me. I will be fine. Lucia is no more. Lucia is dead. But I will live on. She calmed down, but it's obvious that she's not all right. I should give her some space. Here lies Lucia and her beloved Alex. What shall I do? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, did I just go straight back to town? That was kind of cool. So the game's good about giving you shortcuts from place to place once you've actually reached there. I think. I assume this is the town. Monster, hold! Stay where you are! Oh no, this is Wheaton, I guess. I beg of you, have mercy on me. It's here. Soul Reaper is here! We're all doomed! Oh. That was a lot of stuff. You just got armor. Nice. Equip. Wait, have I not been using that? Yes, I have, yeah. No accessories. Small potion's fine. Ability, I haven't upgraded anything yet. Can I upgrade anything? Rolling slash can break enemies' defense. Let's see, I said to take the stars first. Or prioritize those, I guess, because none of them are close to here. Perform dodging while evading, neutralize incoming attacks for a longer time. When impact, you'll avoid being knocked prone. Well, can't I can already dodge roll. Going tough. Attack +5, can't go wrong with that. Rolling slash can break enemies' defense. XY. Okay. So yeah, a lot of these are just ingredients, I think. Right. Oh, what I got in the menu is a combo. I thought it was going to be like a special move, but no. Because that's different from that. It's a faster version. Okay. That's cool. Huh? Pitiful. Demon, what devilry is this? Ah, you may just do. Embrace my trial by death. It's too many, but I'm not one to give up. And it looks like they're not either. Oh shit. Shit, forgot which button uses the health potions. Fuck. Oh, that was... okay. Scripted death. I've lost. And I'm too exhausted to keep fighting. I can't believe this is the end. They have proven unworthy. But your soul shall give me sustenance. In the name of Verity. Obey my command. Incineration! Incineration, alright. You are a lucky monster. Few force me, the Witch of Verity, to raise my hand. This pitiful vessel has reached its limits. But you, the Witch of Verity, you have excellent potential. I claim you as my vessel. A reversing curse. How dare you! But it shan't work on the Witch of Verity. What a pity. We shall see. You are mine. Is it gone? It would seem that we have a survivor. Move her inside, Camden. seem to be feeling better. Yes, I am, thank you. I am Holborn, Witch of Viridae. I was impressed to find that you could hold that devil and his minions at bay for so long. Like 10 seconds? What is your name? Vivian. And there's nothing to be impressed about. I'm just a sellsword. A sellsword, huh? Perhaps you should consider a new job. The way you handle your sword. It's beyond anything a typical sellsword could do. It's just some simple tricks. Anyone could do them. Is that right? It is very similar to a technique called runecraft, and it is by no means a technique anyone could do. Runecraft is said to adapt runestones to drain mana in the surrounding area, which is ideal for defeating wizards. Yeah, I've heard those stories. Every wannabe adventurer has. But I only know enough swordplay to earn a few coins here and there. Nothing like that. Of course, nothing like that. Madame, what was that horrid abomination? We have to hunt it down and destroy it. Allow me to introduce my young apprentice, Vivian. This is Camden. Poor Camden. I know you yearn for vengeance, but this abomination is no common demon. It would not be so easily banished. Damn it! If we were to meet it again, I'm afraid we would have little chance of defeating it. But don't feel discouraged. It would be severely wounded by my incantations, and I hope it will be for quite a while. After all, its bloody curse is prepared to devour me at any time. I should have killed it. Madame! Fear not. Viridae will not be easily corrupted. What was that thing? Soul Reaper, it would seem. It has been seen wandering cursed places such as Mithrilia, but it is quite strange to see it in this village. The last generation of wizards built a guardian stone to protect this area from evil. So how could evil walk right in? Guardian stone? Is that the one outside the village? It is. Have you seen it? Yes. Someone died there. Their blood covered the stone. So the guardian stone was sullied. It's no wonder that its magic is waning. My sister is the only survivor of this onslaught, but she has been silent since her return. Speak, Vagrant. What do you know? Camden, behave. There is no need to be rude. I must apologize for my pupil's behavior, Miss Vivian. Camden, apologize to Lady Vivian immediately. Might there be more you can tell us about our current situation, Miss Vivian? Vivian tells Holborn and Camden what happened. This is all your fault. Calm down, Camden. None of this was Vivian's doing. It seems that Willie killed Alex and made the young lover's blood sully the guardian stone. The stone keeps evil away, but does not banish it. So the evil grows and grows outside of the stone's power, waiting for its chance. The spilled blood allowed the evil in. It all makes sense. Would you kindly do me a favor, Miss Vivian? I'm quite occupied by this curse for the time being. It would be best if I were to keep an eye on it. Otherwise, it could take me at any moment. I could use a hand, if you would pardon the pun. Of course, you can count this favor as your own good, for your own good as well. I believe that you have a bit of your own curse that you've come by in your journeys, yes? As we work together to put an end to this curse. First, we must prepare the Guardian Stone. I understand that there is an ancient battlefield near this village. It would be very beneficial if you were to use your sellsword talents against an undead warlord and retrieve the dark crystal it bears. With the dark crystal, I could easily repair the Guardian Stone. And we can remove our curses in the sacred field. The ancient battlefield is next to the junction east of the Guardian Stone. I trust that this will be no difficult task for you, Miss Vivian. Oh hey, she didn't kill herself. What are you looking at? Keep away from my sister. My dearest Alex, you and I will be together now until the very end. Are you alright, Lucia? No one is going to separate us. Poor Lucia. She's gone complaining, gone completely insane. She's talking to a plant. nothing in here. There's not much else in here. Gold necklace. What are those? Oh, you sell them. Okay. Go ahead and keep going in there and getting infinite money. Is that what that means? If all of the container items keep respawning. Save point should be over here. I want to get back to that campfire. Oh, or it's not in here. Okay. Oh, there it is. Just way further than I thought it would be. Okay, I assume I have to find recipes for that. Alright, going back. Yeah, that was way further walk than I thought it would be. I'm pretty sure she said it was just over here. She said the junction, so I assume she means this way. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and then there's the thing that like slits all the way back down there. Alright, got it. Map's making sense. Oh, could have just come this way. That's fine. Runecraft. As a rune warden, Vivian is able to enchant her equipment with rune stones. Enchant equipment, find the enchant portion of the equipment section. Like, just find it. Like, go look for it. We're not going to show you where it is. Just go look for it, man. Go to the menu in the menu interface. Rune stones can be found during adventures. May be found when disposing of enchanted equipment. Might as well try it. Oh, enchant. Oh, there we go. Okay. Max HP up 1 level. I gain 1 attack and 2 HP. Does not feel worth it. Alright, I used a... I think the poison is stopping. Alright, ability. I think I can afford a couple more of these. Advanced Whirling Slash. Increased number of hits with Whirling Slash. Why not? Advanced Heavy Attack. Does more damage as. All offense all the time. Require a turtle statue. Okay. Alright, go for defense then, I guess. Can't go wrong with that. Inspired by ancient text in the tablet, you have learned a new skill. Oh. Heavens fall. Rise up in the air while performing a spiral cutting maneuver. Oh, okay. So there's B, then there's up B, down B, and side B. Gotcha. Have I been up here? I'm actually not sure. Is this where I came from? Oh! Game doesn't pause on the map? Really? Oh, screw you, game. It's not an MMO. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that goes to the save point, so go back this way. Sword. Same sword, but better. Oh. The attack goes up. I assume HP goes back down. Yeah. So, I'm not going to worry about enhancing too much now, I guess. Yeah, this is such an awkward mechanic. I've never understood games that give you like limited enhancement material for weapons, but you're also constantly finding better weapons, you know? Like, why would you enhance weapons that you know are going to be obsolete in like 10 minutes? What is the point of that? Okay, sure. This game really loves its branching paths. Not in the way most games handle branching paths. Like, I wouldn't call it 3D, but it's strangely... This goes back to the save point, apparently. So let's see what's over here. Well, the save point, obviously. What's that purple one? Elixir. Stores all HP and rage. Oh. Oh, rage is MP. Okay. I didn't even realize that. You must be the guy I was looking for. That's kind of what I was talking about. Your momentum gets completely canceled out when you attack in the air. Why? Why does his HP keep coming back? Is there a reason for that? I see, he has, like, lives in the lower left. Nice. Haha, finally. You find dark crystal. Elemental damage. A rune warden is able to channel a hidden elemental force in a weapon. This includes fire element, ice element, lightning element. Extra damage, slow down, passing percent of damage to nearby targets. Okay. Use electric touch of the gods. This one's actually stronger though. I don't know, we can try it though. Oh, wasn't there something I didn't explore over here? Yes, there is. Oh, of course. I hate those big guys with shields. Okay, you need to die now. You're just annoying the crap out of me. Pure 3? Combo attack increase major. Might actually just be better. Combo attack increase. Let's see what this does. I assume it increases the power of, like, the later hits in the combo. Alright, there is one place I didn't go yet. Ah, the game's starting to chug. Yeah, that's not OBS, that's the game doing that. Here. Give me one moment. Maybe I need to turn it down a bit. Give me one moment. Kaboom. Alright. Just give me 1 second. There. Should be fine. Oh, there. Hopefully it'll run a little better now. Game started chugging hard for a minute there. Or it might just be the way the game is. Oh, it's about the same, isn't it? I'm not sure what that ability thing did. I'm gonna switch back to my lightning weapon. And then get some abilities, because I have a lot of mana. Dodging. Before the moment of impact will avoid being knocked prone. So I'm not sure what's going on with this. I already have a dodge roll. I mean, oh. Dodge in the air. Can't go wrong. Heaven's Fall costs less rage. What's Heaven's Fall? I don't know what that is. Fuck it, get it anyway. Oh, it's that one. The up cutter thing costs less. Lovely. Love games that put enemies on the ground. It's not at all obnoxious. Unholy water. you can unlock a new ability with it. Really? Unlock training level 1. Alright, I don't know how to use it apparently. Alright, is that everything? Looks like that's everything. Alright, left and then down. I'm hoping it doesn't actually look that up. It looks a little better than that on my actual screen. I'm hoping the actual stream doesn't look like it does on the preview screen. Let me get to a save point and I'll try restarting the game, see if that helps. Alright, give me one moment. Game performance is getting kind of bad. Alright, let's see. Oh. See what we can do here. Seems okay. Didn't actually restart the whole game, I just reset the thing. What do you mean encoding overloaded? This game is not testing my computer. It's just not. Okay, it should be fine. I mean, I don't know. Oh, look a little smoother now. Maybe it was just that area. There's too many freaking particle effects going on. Yeah, it must have been the game itself. It couldn't render that area properly. Alright, I didn't see what's over here. Fix the Guardian Stone before I leave. Alright. Wonderful. Well done, Miss Vivian. What could this pitiful little curse do in such a sacred field? Now, Miss Vivian. What? You need not hide your true nature any longer. I know who you are. Rune Warden. Damn. I wonder how many Academy wizards you have slaughtered. Or failed to slaughter. No matter. Can't move. Completely powerless. There's nothing that you can do, Rune Warden. I have enchanted you. You are mine. If you attempt to disobey me, I shall end your life in the span of a moment. To be honest, I don't care much for the folks of the Academy. And a little Rune Warden is no bother to me. But there is a handsome reward for Rune Warden's head, dead or alive. What do you want? Let's make a deal. I want you to find something for me. If you bring it to me, I'll remove the enchantment I've cast on you. We'll be square after that. You shan't hear from me again, and I will keep your secret. No one needs to know your true identity, Rune Warden. Do we have a deal? Good. And since I'm such a kind witch, I might even offer some gold. You have the word of the highest ranking witch in the academy. Seems I have no choice. I'll do as you say. The sellsword knows her place. Good. Camden, accompany Miss Vivian on her quest. When she has found out of my desire, contact me immediately. And one more thing, Miss Vivian. If you do anything I find uncouth or attempt to escape, Camden will let me know. What if I kill Camden, huh? Enough of those matters. The item you are searching for is an artifact called the Bracelet of Zoe. You should find the Tall Tree Witch for further details. She is a troublesome old hag, but I imagine you'll be fine, Miss Vivian. Madame. Camden, remember what I have told you. If anything seems out of the ordinary with our sellsword, share your vision with me and I will know immediately. Good luck, Miss Vivian. The rifts? Activate the rift by spending gold. Entering the rift will face an intense battle. If you survive, you have a great reward to collect. Okay. So yeah, just run all the way to the left. Oh, no, you can move while you're on the map. Maybe that's why it doesn't pause. Okay. I wonder if the blacksmith is still there. I have 13,000 gold. I can afford something pretty good there now. You should leave, stranger. So where is this rift thing? Poor Lucia. I will take good care of her. Watford doesn't want us trading with strangers, but money is money. Take a look. No money? An impoverished life is no life at all. What an outlook. Time is far too quick to blame its problems on passing travelers. My shop is open to all. I agree. Screw everyone else. I don't want this. I think I'm happy with this one. Seems you're doing pretty good. Oh, the other leather armor is better. I didn't realize that. Wonderful decision. You still have an eye for quality. Critical damage increase, medium. Alright. I already have better than that. Imp's nail. 15,000 gold. Not quite enough for that. Yeah, I don't really need any of this now. I already have better than this. So, okay. And I think this isn't quite... I mean, this would be worth the upgrade, but I can't afford it. So, what's over here? No, this is the beach. I don't care who you are or what you do. If you got money, I've got potions to sell. Increases damage taken by 5%. This would be good, actually. Thank you, thank you. You can't go wrong with just a flat damage decrease. Oh, whoops. And she has no idea what's going on. Grant permanent buff? Wait, they're permanent? Were replaced by new meal. Oh, you have to choose which one you want. HP plus 10% or defense plus 10%. And then you unlock the recipe. I see. Okay. I can't afford both. So I need to choose between defense or HP. I think defense. Oh. Where is it? Did it already apply? I think it did. My defense went up by 1. Which isn't much, but hey. Probably should have gone for the HP. That's okay. Let's see about some of these others. HP plus 10. And I assume that's crit? You can't go wrong with HP. Wait, is that what the... Require holy water. Okay. So it unlocked this upgrade path. I see. Alright. Pushing cooldown lasts 2 seconds less. HP plus 10. Cover HP when picking up gold. Oh, there's an ability. Wait, I can totally afford both of those meals, can't I? For some reason, I didn't realize I still had 10,000. I thought I had over 1,000. So I can actually buy the other meal. Then I can like swap between them at camps if I have the ingredients, if I understand the game correctly. If I am picking up what the game is putting down. Nice. The air dodge is also a double jump. I should leave her alone for now. Alex. found everything here, yeah. So it's kind of Metroidvania-ish? I don't know how much backtracking there'll be, but... Wolf just trip over the floor? That worked out. I wonder if I can add anything else to this. Rad and win. Defense increase minor. Increase max rage minor. So is that by like 1? Yeah, I'm fine for now. Well, no, I guess there's no reason not to use it. Defense increase. Oh, it went up by 2. Ooh, yeah, really? God damn it. I'm hitting B to get out of the menu and I hit it like one too many times, so I use the skill. Yeah, he's like tripping over the landscape. Shall we rest here? It's getting dark and the forest can be dangerous at night. So, you're an apprentice? So what? Are you mocking me, Rune Warden? Not at all. Sorry. It's not common for me to share a campfire with someone. My last time was with Lucia. I'm sorry about what happened to your sister. It's her fate. I apologize for blaming you for all of that. I'm sorry, Rune Warden. truly envy Lucia. So many people love her and take care of her. Do you not have a family that does that for you? I did long ago. I've lost contact with my father. My sister was far too hard on me. My mother was sweet, though. Long ago, I lost them. When I think of my father, I can only recall him in silhouette. He was reading and researching and muttering the words, "No time left. No time left." He left us. He abandoned my mother, my sister, and me. None of us knew where he went. All I know is that the book he was reading drove him mad. I can't recall much about my mother's death other than my sister holding me firmly. We were made orphans that day. My sister protected me from bullies, but she also pushed me to stand up for myself and not be afraid. If I'm being honest, I was afraid of my sister. She forced me to learn the art of sword fighting that my father taught her. My sister was strict and serious. When I made mistakes or started to slack off, she would hit me. That's pretty much everything I remember of her. That is a buff frickin'... I assume she's supposed to be young there? She looks small, but she's built like a dwarf. Jesus. That's so... I'm sorry to hear that. When my mother died, my sister was 13 and I was 3. She was the one who brought me up, taking care of me and refusing to leave me alone. I miss her, despite of her harsh methods. Lucia was always so nice to me. You're lucky. Give her time and let her mourn. She'll be back to her normal self in no time. Where is your sister now? She's dead. I'm sorry. It's late. You should sleep. Good night, Miss Vivian. Can I not save? There we go. Wicked old hag. How dare she blame me for this mess? This is our fate, my love. We both know why. I'm sorry, Anne-Marie. I just couldn't allow you to stay in that hag's filthy nest by yourself. Rest assured, my dearest Mark, I want nothing more than to spend every waking moment by your side. And I by yours, my darling. Now let's be off to find what that hag asked us to find. Someone's coming. Let's away. That man seems dangerous. I'm not sure I want anything to do with him. Is this the place? It certainly seems so. Hee hee hee! What a special day this is. I have another cursed visitor. Greetings. Your knowledge and wisdom are well spoken of, suiteth the tall tree witch. My name is Vivian. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, ma'am. I'm Camden. I sense the power of the runes upon you. And you bring me an adorable little academy pet. How cute he is. Cute? I'm the apprentice of a great witch. What brings you to this humble old woman? Your knowledge knows no bounds. I'm certain you already know. True, true. I'm currently under the employ of Holdborn de Veride. I search for the bracelet of Zoe. I was suggested that I seek your guidance. Ah, yes. That is exactly how the brat Holdborn operates, isn't it? How dare you! She is too afraid to come by herself, so she sends an errant dog. Why does she fear this old woman? I couldn't say. If it is information on the bracelet of Zoe you seek, it is yours. But I must ask you to do something for me first. If you are up to the task, I will tell you all I know. It seems that I have no other choice. Very good. You must journey to the ruins of the kingdom of Esgoni. I want you to bring me the crown of immortality from Maximilian II. Another story of the kingdom of Esgoni. This is no easy task, Camden. Camden, I want you to wait here for me. No. Very well. But you must stay close to me. Farewell, tall tree witch. Hee. How trying it must be to have someone's life in your hands. Good luck, Rune Warden. Thanks for the luck. I'll certainly need it. Nothing to buy? Alright. I swear the game's performance is getting worse. It was running super smooth originally. God. Wait, did that say save point? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna try rebooting the game. This is getting ridiculous. Also, for being on hard, the game is not very hard. Alright, give me just a moment. I'm gonna try and reboot. The performance is just getting worse and worse and worse. Alright. Alright, let's see how this works out. Hopefully it'll work a little better when it reboots. Doesn't seem that well optimized. Okay. There. Alright, let's see how that works. Maybe a little bit better? Maybe? Go to the right from here. I assume this is the up that it's referring to. Or there's another one over here. Nope, there's another one. Alright. Let's see what's up here. I need to head in that direction. Okay. Not going that way. Wait, are these random battles? Like an RPG? Okay, stop. Everyone stop. Jesus. If you lose focus for a second, they absolutely tear into you. Now, let's see what's over here. Kick at me. have a lot of points to spend. Let's see. More HP. Not sure what potion cooldown is. More HP can never be bad. Let's go. Let's start on the crit over here, I guess. I don't have turtle statue. Charging, piercing strike that hits enemies multiple times. Break the enemy's defense more effectively. XXXY. Alright, some more combos. Oh, there's another way to go down here. Rage plus 10. Oh, might as well get that. We're right there. Impulse Blade now has piercing effects. That's why to jump and blow enemy away. XXY. Oh, that's all the combos covered. Nice. Come, come, have a look at my wares. Alright, just a bunch of random stuff. Is nothing good enough for you? Come on, this is all good stuff. If you've got the funds, I've got the crafting skills. Weapons, ooh. Leather armor, chain armor. I mean, this seems obvious. Oh, you need material. You actually need materials for it. What do you need? I can't actually get anything. Cool. Alright. Come on, I'm picking up everything I can find. Whatever, my feelings aren't hurt. You're cute. So you've come to taste the work of a true battle chef, huh? Legendary Wizard Magnus had created this hearty breakfast. Unbroken, the yolk serves a delicious and beautiful sauce. HP plus 6, attack plus 2, defense plus 2. Or HP and attack plus 5. Do this one, I guess. The battle chef brings down the beasts they cook themselves. The best flavors come from great battles. Doesn't sound weird at all. Okay. Game will not let me. That guy's not even trying to come up with excuses to gate me. It's just saying, screw you, you're not doing that. Oh. We'll set up camp here. Wait for me. I'll return with the crown. Don't even think about running off. Yes, yes. No running or the Witch of Verde will kill me. Madam isn't like that. But she is a member of the Academy, so I'm not surprised. Why are you and that old hag treating her like that? She doesn't deserve such cruel words. You don't know how much about the Academy that you take so much pride in, do you? Don't you spread any lies about the Academy. The Academy is an institution of great deeds. Fine, I won't say any more then. Humph. I'll be off now. If not back by morning, alert Holborn. Wish you all the best, Miss Vivian. Thank you, Camden. Be well. Madam, may I have a word with you? Of course, dear Camden. How goes the progress of the task? Camden reports everything to Holborn. I see. That old hag is just as troublesome as she used to be. Be that as it may, Camden, you are to continue supervising the Rune Warden. Remember to set up a ward, as Goni can be quite dangerous. Of course, madam, the ward is already up. Wonderful. Camden, do I detect a note of sadness in your words? I want to stay with you. Camden, you are so very sweet. But I'm afraid there is some very important business I must attend to. Supervising the Rune Warden is just as important, though. I trust that you won't disappoint me. Yes, madam. You are the only one that I can rely on, dear Camden. After our tasks are finished, we shall reunite. Yes, madam. Good boy. Keep me updated. As you wish, madam. Please be safe. I would do anything for Madam Holborn. The Rune Warden and that old hag just can't see her brilliant vision. I have to remember that. Sounds like a cult to me. Let's try up. What the hell? That was weird. We found turtle statue. I can unlock an ability with it. Okay, now I can keep increasing my attack. I think it was attack? Yeah. For being on hard mode, the game is actually not that hard. Yeah. Oh, is that a new chainmail? Yeah. Add minor ice damage. Huh. Defense 16. I mean, yes. So do I have ice and lightning, or does the sword effect override the ice? Oh, I can go either direction. It does do both. Nice. That is cool. Saw some stuff in there. Accessories? Clover emblem. If light hits you in a certain way, you can see a small rainbow. Increase gold drop amount by 10%. Okay. I'm not getting hit that much. I'm not that worried about my defense, so. Especially now that I have the chainmail. If I hit a boss or something, I'll switch it out. You remember those like strength potions? What do the blue ones do? Rage potions. Oh. So much damage. Okay, sure. Wait, I'm still on fire. Can't climb ladders. 'Cause why would you? I really don't have to kill everything, do I? But it gives me new abilities, so I want to. Keep going along the attack train. 5% more damage when rage is full. I mean, I don't use my rage very much, so that's not bad, actually. Advanced Shining Assault. So this is just, yeah, just more and more and more and more attack. Oh, right. Remember, the map doesn't pause. I was afraid of that. Jeez. Burn? Nope. Wait, that's a campfire. I can rest here. What is it? Oh, the music's picking up. Okay. Siege area. Oh, okay, that's a good track. I like that. Really? Okay. No! I don't even know if it looked like you'd stand on that. What? It looks like you can stand. Oh, you can't. What? Okay. Oh, fuck you! Oh, you are pissing me off. What the hell is going on here? Okay. lightning feels so strong is because I think it bounced. Did I just walk to the left and re-trigger the same fucking battle? I'm walking slightly to the left to collect the loot. Is that what just happened here? It is! This is the same battle! It is re-triggered! Okay, don't go to the left apparently! The game actually feels really nice to control. It's a lot of fun to play. Hey, it doesn't explode into anything. Like, it's not the most fluid thing in the world. It's not the best thing in the world. Skeleton key. But it's a lot of fun. I got a new weapon. Attack 98. With a snow element. Alright. I think that's enough of an upgrade for me to give up the lightning. Those awful catacombs that my father forbade me from entering are open now. I know his secrets. He has fought to hide the truth from me, but I have learned of the darkness within him. He has offered his very soul to the demon that controls him now. His heart was lost long ago. And what replaces it? War, conquest, and murder. That horrendous woman who yearns to have me call her mother. I know everything she's planning. She's the cause of all of this. That horrid old crone. So long as she lives, I am in no way safe. What's happened? What is this? Yarg! Please no! I'm your daughter! Please remember! Stop! Don't eat me! This is all her fault. Wow, that's morbid. Oh, shit. Actually, I feel like the lightning's still stronger. Is that true? Is the lightning... Wait. There's no way that's true, right? Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm back at the beginning. I think. Okay, yeah, I see where I am. Alright. There is a place over here I didn't go, so I would like to see what's over there. Hello. Oh my god! They're never gonna stop, are they? Nope. There better be something worth it over here. Spawned right on top of me. Your Majesty, I know how much you've sacrificed in your efforts to defeat the Academy. The foolishness of the Academy, their barbaric trickery will be their own downfall. The kingdom of Asgoni shall never fall. The rest of the world may bow to the Academy, but we shall stand strong. Damn Wazandith bastards. Our mana-enhanced general will crush you like the worms you are. Our commanders have accepted the blood of our king. Their weaknesses have been washed away. So long as our king stands, their power shall be endless. I know, Your Majesty. I know about the Philosopher's Stone. You have been granted immortality, and our kingdom has been granted divinity under your reign. No, no! This is impossible! The Philosopher's Stone! You treacherous whore! Your Majesty, now for my flesh to ease your pain! Now, I am nothing. I feel only what flows through the river of death. Alright. Oh, it's the same amulet I had. Wonderful. I like wasting money. like when everything's exploding and knocking me down? That's my favorite thing in games. I saw that coming when she started the combo. Oh my god, go away! Like Medusa heads on steroids. Skill. Oh. Well, that might be kind of worth it. Power upper, upper, upper. From rising, impulsive strike to ravage the enemy. Skill slot 3, I guess. Down B. Get the hell out of there. Nice. That was actually really strong. Okay. Well, not completely not worth it. A new skill is good. As annoying as it was, at least I got something for it. Age recovers very slowly. Of course, that's why there are rage upgrades, I guess. Alright. I have a lot of points. Let's see. Possibly jump once more while in the air. Oh. Probably good. Dropkick. Perform dropkick while in the air. Why while in the air? I mean, okay. Wyvern attack. Costs less rage. Which one's Wyvern attack? I'm not sure. Maybe some more damage while in the air. That's cool. Get more rage so I can actually start using some of these skills. Oh, spend less of it on HP. Nice. I was basically already doing that, wasn't I? I was doing that like downward sword thing. Maybe it just depends on which sword you have equipped. There's another way down. Can I just not go there? Open the door using skeleton key? Ah, I see. Okay. I'm not interested in seeing us go to war with the Academy. What if there's money to be made? Just a bunch of potions. Increase damage taken by 10%? No. Strangely, I don't think I need it. You don't want anything? Fine, this is more for me. I feel like I should need it, but I kind of don't. Ugh. Oh my god, does the poison ever run out? Does not seem like it does. Oh, I'm back here. You can dodge through those, nice. Right, of course. I hate the little bomb throwers. The game is pretty good, but there are definitely some decisions that I think like a bigger studio wouldn't make. Not rusty key. That are just kind of a little bit awkward. Not bad, but kind of awkward. Like the fact that a lot of the like special attacks that use rage are very similar to the ones that don't, to the combos. I'm not sure why they doubled them up like that, you know? I should probably just buy some healing items. I have no reason not to. I am swimming in money right now. The fact that the air dodge basically functions as a triple jump. Like, I got the air dodge first, so it was my double jump for a while. Now I just have a triple jump. Oh, I just noticed the potion. Nice. Found it, rusty keys. Okay. Don't break those. I don't actually have any ranged attacks, I don't think. The fact that poison seems to last forever is also pissing me off. Wait, I got a weapon in there, didn't I? Nah, it's just a normal weapon. Oh, of course I find food right after I heal. This is one of those games that really shouldn't have cooking or crafting, and yet it does. Because everyone else does. It's just a thing games have now. Well, I guess shouldn't have is a bit strong, but it doesn't need. I think able to buy meals with the permanent buffs would be fine. Go that way. Oh, screw you. Is it a door? Pull meat chunks out of coffins. That just seems like a bad idea. Now the audio's starting to glitch. Here we go, just give me the stuff. Skill. How terrible. But it seems I have no choice, my king. But I am far too scared. You've got a wrinkle on your face, yet have seen many queens fall to the curse of mortality in your lifetime. And you're like nothing of this world. No, please have mercy! I had no say in this. That was his idea. He was behind this. And the princess, yes, the princess asked me to do this. No, what are you doing? What is this, you monster? He told me to use the dagger to return you to normal. I love you, my king. Please, don't. No, get away from me, my body. You're going to tear me apart. Oh God, he's chewing. Please, please don't do this. Someone will save me. The Academy will save me. I assume they didn't save you. Sounds like you had it coming anyway. Oh, I've gotten some more small potions. Nice. I didn't even check and see what that skill was. Unleash your powerful energy that blows enemies away. Well, full skill slots now. Okay. Whoa! That was... I was flying there for a second. My God, never, ever make enemies like these. Good Lord. Yeah, they seek. These Medusa heads don't seek. Okay, screw you. Okay, the poison has to run out eventually. It really does. There's no way it's permanent. That would be just the stupidest thing. Alright, and I can cook these, I assume. Yeah. Save. I would be the king if only His Majesty would. How? How can this monster sit on our throne? How can he continue his dark deeds? But I know his secret, and I know his weakness. This dagger will send you back to the depths, you monster, but it must enter the back of his skull, and he is far too vigilant. My dear queen, you know all too well that we have little chance in defeating the Academy. Even with the king in the state he is, we need a new leader. It would be in your best interest if you did as I said. No, it can't be. The monster! He's torn the woman apart and he's devouring her. I must flee. No, unhand me. But please, I was only acting in fear. I would never betray you. I will never forget this pain. He will never forget this pain. Finally, the crown of immortality. You You dare steal from the Esgonian king? Now, I've never seen an undead creature so big. The sentence for theft is death. It's time you're overthrown. Guards, detain this thief! Oh! Alright. Alright, I need to deal with some of these. The enemies are still dropping health, that's why I'm not really losing any health. Nice. Okay. He consumed the souls and powers of his people. It must be true that a king has no power without his followers. What the hell have I gotten myself into? I have to take charge. Holborn doesn't deserve to have power over my life. There must be something I can do with this curse. Focus, Vivian. See through the ruined dream. Ah, damn! The seal is carved directly into my heart. The tall tree witch doesn't seem to get along with Holborn. Hell, she seems to hate her very existence. Perhaps that hatred can help me. But I'm not sure I can trust her either. Damn! How do I get out of this? Suck it up, Vivian. The only direction to move is forward. I lost all of that. All that treasure. It all went away. It's higher attack, but no element. It's probably better. All that treasure really disappear? Yep. Cool. I think I've gone everywhere and seen everything. At least I don't see anything else on the map. Ah. Really? Oh, fuck you! God, you don't have that much trouble catching any of the others. Alright. From here, I just go left. You're back. How was it? I got the crown. Let's rest a bit, then be on our way. Are you hurt? I can perform a healing spell. No, I'm fine. I'm not sure I'd trust your healing spell. What's that supposed to mean? You're Hallborn's apprentice. I'm not sure I should trust my wounds to either of you. Fine, don't take my healing. I hope you enjoy your pain. To be honest, I really don't. This was not an easy task. What happened to this place? The king went mad. The academy conspired war. Grand betrayal. Something like that. Stop telling lies about the academy. What could you know? You're just an ignorant peasant. Yes, just an ignorant peasant. What could I possibly know? You make me so mad. Damn it. It was further this way. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. I don't think I have any of the stuff. I have better now anyway. Well, I don't have better than this. I don't think I need it anyway. My sword's fine. I admit, it doesn't feel like the upgrades, stat upgrades, are doing all that much. Just intuitively. Like, I'm sure they are. But whatever effect they're having is fairly minuscule. Like, my attack has doubled since the beginning of the game, and I feel like I'm doing the same amount of damage, if not less. I know these are the same enemies I was fighting at the beginning. Unfortunately, I'm almost done with this area. My attack went from 70 to 110, and I feel like I'm still doing the same amount of damage. Don't ever ask me to do something like this for you again. Now take them and do your job, or I'm going to kill you. Please calm down, my love. Hee. Easy boy, hand me that. Yes, good. This goes here, that one there. Oh, and I nearly forgot. And we're done. Here we have 2 flasks of cure. Give that to me. Go easy on me, boy. One really should respect their elders. How do I use it? This flask is for you. If you drink it, the evil spirit inside of you will possess you completely, and you will transform into a deadly beast. What? But the curse will be unable to harm your pretty little lover. Mark, please don't even think of such things. My life is nothing without you. Anna Mary, what about the other flask, witch? If the first flask is not to your liking, then you and your lover may each drink half the second flask. And what trickery would happen then? Your lover's life force would pass through the potion to slow down your curse. She may not live too much longer, but it would help with the curse. You treacherous hag! You've tricked us! You've damned us! I'll rip you to pieces! Please, my love, don't. I have to do something before he murders the tall tree witch. Lay a finger on the witch, you won't get out of here alive. Rune Warden, do you mean to threaten me? Mark, it's pointless to stay here any longer. Let us spend what little time we have left together in peace. Even if it's but one day, it will be the happiest day I could ask for. But the hag, she tricked us. I have to put an end to her lies. Humph. What a waste it is to blame others for your own problems. My darling, this is our fate. Ah! You have what you came for. Leave! This is far from over, hag. And you, Rune Warden. I won't forget you either. It seems that you saved my life, Rune Warden. He's quite the brute. Surrender, Markham. You're to be punished for your deed, here and now. We don't fear your meek powers. Returning the ring will not ease your punishment. Now die! Another lovely day, isn't it? Fighting sounds outside. Ah, damn! Oh, we died together. How can I ask for more? Anna Marie, you are not without your sins. Markham will be executed here, but you will be brought back to the Academy to await trial with your treacherous father. If Markham could defeat these Academy dogs, I'll certainly have to avoid them. Who are they? Hounds sent from the Academy. Yeah, I was saving this for later. But you Academy pigs pushed me too far. I killed the Kumasith. I will redeem myself with my own flesh and blood. Anna Marie, live for me! No, Mark, no! What in the... Ah! Arr! Monster roaring. What the devil is that? It seems that he chose the first flask. He doesn't even sound human. And he doesn't deserve to. The shameless thief stole from a god. Anna Marie, live for me. My love, where are you going? Please don't leave me. Ah! The roar fades alongside heavy footsteps. The roar... Okay, I'm not reading that twice. Are you hurt? Dear lady, please, I'm begging you. You're my only hope. Find my husband. Find my Markham. Here, take this. It is my most cherished ring. It is said to banish evil. It's all I have. Please take it and find him for me. I can barely finish a quest before another one presents itself. I have to help her, Tall Tree Witch. Please wait for me. What a self-righteous rune warden. Do so, but be warned that the boy's hatred and anger provides him with great power of the Mother Bear. But keep that in mind, especially since those were not average battle mages. I feel like I've known this rune warden for years. No, they're all the same. Santiago and Vivian. No, I can see it in her eyes. Her eyes tell me everything.
Come here, guy.
That ring is my sole possession. I can't use it? Alright. Alright, I have plenty of points for abilities. Some more damage and rage is full. Yep, defense +5. Why not? I don't really use rage much anyway. Shining Assault deals more damage. Requires Aegis Fragment. I don't have that. Rising attack does. I feel like I use that a lot, so. Power upper costs less rage. Why not? Cover HP when picking up gold. Oh, missed out on that. I'm not even sure what it means by potion cooldown. Gain 20 rage when picking up food. So what's going on over here? This isn't connected to anything. Huh. What the hell happened here? Okay. So there's two ways to go. So whichever way it lets me go is the way I'm supposed to go. sword. Oh. Found Book of Runes. Now you're able to attract higher level rune stones by disposing of equipment. Disposing equipment? What does disposing equipment mean? Oh, excuse me. So do I get rune stones from that? In the following items during the disposing process. 2 mana. Oh. You get stuff from destroying your... So I can extract runes by doing that. So if I take this out... Oh, I got my Ur2. Cool. I did not know that was a thing. Yeah, that hardly seems worth it for anything that's... Okay, I kind of see how that works. But that wasn't the right way. So it must be up at the top there. Dead. Beyond dead. Gods, look at that thing. And here it comes. He just sat on me. song. It's kind of fun. I just realized there's something about the bosses that felt very off to me. Their attacks don't have sound effects. That's why they feel like they have so little impact. Like he makes audio kind of growls, but there's no like impact from his claws. Alright. Ugh. Miss Rune Warden, thank you for your kind mercy. Do you not feel bad for us? We deserve this end, but now I can die with Markham. That is the most merciful gift I could ask for. Why do you say that? Markham slayed the god for power, and I betrayed my family for him. He stole the Dispel Ring from the Academy because a mage claimed I was cursed. Now it seems that the curse was from the gods, so it's no wonder that the ring has no effect on me. We have no use for it. It's but a bauble to someone cursed by a god. You should have it. Goodbye, and thank you, Miss Rune Warden. Annie, my Anna Marie, are you there? I'm here, my love, and I always will be. I love you. Goodbye. And my love, where are you? I'm here, my love. Come, let's leave this place. I have to make sure that you're cured. Yes, my love, let us leave. Let us leave together to a place where no one can find us. Anne, my dear Anne. Oh, that's just sad. You both find solace in this final journey. But what killed her? She's not dying. She's just sitting there. Because wasn't him taking the potion supposed to relieve her part of the curse? He should survive, right? To have someone in your life like that, who would give their everything for you. I envy that. If only I had... What am I thinking? I don't have time for such nonsense. I have a curse to break. I wonder if this ring really works. I can't believe it. It actually works. I have to hide this from Camden and that green witch, Holborn. I could just escape from all of this now. But I remember reading about the Bracelet of Zoe in the book my father left me. It's worth checking up on. I will have my revenge, Holborn, and I will watch the life drain from your eyes as I do so. Oh, is that crit? Is that what keeps causing those explosions? I think that's what happens when you crit. This isn't good enough. They deserve a harsher punishment. But for you, Rune Warden, for you I will spare them. We have some business to discuss, Tall Tree Witch. Hee hee hee. Judith notices the ring on Vivian's finger, nodding her head in satisfaction. Vivian responds to Judith with a smile. So, about the bracelet. There is a demon who lives in the abbey near Wigton, who calls himself the Count of Piety. He loves to cast illusion magic to lure young ladies such as yourself, Rune Warden. Hee. And this demon has a bracelet of Zoe? His spells are quite dangerous, but I'm sure you can deal with his nonsense. Take this enchanted paper and remember, only use it after you get into the abbey. I'll keep that in mind. Enchanted paper? What a bizarre trick. I have nothing more to offer you. Leave an old woman to her thoughts. Farewell, Tall Tree Witch. Goodbye. The day has finally come. The Rune Warden is strong enough, and I should make my move now. Betty, Mommy is coming. May destiny show mercy upon the Rune Warden. May she live long enough. What am I saying? I have great matters to attend to. Alright. I think I'm going back to Brockleyshire. Brockleyshire? Something like that. I have a crap ton of money. Now I'm starting to get the more powerful vibe going. Alright. The boss is marked. Did I not kill it already? Huh. Maybe I couldn't get there before. Yeah. If you ever wondered what the other side of the world looks like, I may fulfill your curiosity for some gold, of course. I'll try it. It's very dangerous. Please be careful. I just saved, so why not? Notice it's just two of the boss. Yeah, I know about that one. Ooh, I had to save. Go game? Yes. Yeah, nah.
Up. Yup. Up.
Am I actually going the right way? Because in the far left here is the first town, right? I actually don't think that's the right way. It's supposed to be going to that Weetall town. Which I think should be over here? Oh, yeah. Question mark is my target. Okay. I am going this way. I went the wrong way.
Up. Up. Yup. Up. 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 Yup. Up. Up. Yup.
Oh. I have to go up to go around.
Up.
I think they are. I think they're just random battle zones.
Up. Again. Up. Good. Yup.
Oh, those red things hurt me. Alright. This is the right way. We're soon to enter Weeton. It'll be much different than our last journey. We need to fully prepared, and I think it would be best if you waited for me in the tavern. Don't underestimate me. You're just an apprentice, after all, and I'm still cursed by your teacher. If a dog is to catch its prey, you have to let it hunt on its own, understand? There's no need to speak down to me, Rune Warden. I know my craft. Not like those two battle mages, you don't. There's no need for false bravery. That killing squad from the academy could have taken both of us with little more than a lift of their hands. Those two were rogue agents. They don't represent the academy. Of course, I must be mistaken. It's not as if one of the most prestigious witches of the academy and her apprentice are busy blackmailing a wandering stranger. That would be unheard of. It's a righteous institution. You asked about my sister's death, remember? She was murdered by battle mages from your precious academy. 5 of them were sent to kill one young woman and her baby sister, and just to take something that didn't belong to them. No, you're wrong. You must have done something. It must have been your fault. I don't know what I expected to hear from you after telling you that. It doesn't matter. Just remember to have your kind academy teacher kill me with her curse if I fail to or attempt to escape. I certainly want to keep the Witch of Viridae. I want the Witch of Viridae to keep her promise. Camden remains silent. He seems to be stunned by Vivian's words. Let's go.
Up.
You found yourself in the city of Wheaton. Be on your best behavior. You need to find a place to rest. This might also be a good place to leave Camden while I check out the Abbey. So long, Vagrant. Oh, or hi. You happen to know? No, of course not. I don't think you can help me. Take again the best blades money can buy. Alright, what have we got? Attack 200. Silver Moon. Price 5 million. Yeah, okay. That's a joke. I can actually afford that one. Almost afford that one. Maybe I'll save up for this. Black iron armor. No place for window shopping. Get out of here. Stop wasting my time. Take a look. Take a look. If you're not buying, take a look. I need to remember these too. Ain't local, are ya? Watch yourself here, girl. Yes, yes, you smell of gold, but not quite enough, methinks. Come back when you get more. Don't make trouble. You there? Who are you? What do you want in this place? Where did you come from? A sword. What's it for? This is not a town for sword-swinging outsiders. You should watch yourself. My neighbor Thomas was locked up in prison for beating an old man with a stick. Then he met a guy with a massive head. Huge head. Hey, you should watch yourself in this city. Hello, my dear. You must be famished. Come in and get something to eat. Oh, nice. Famished traveler. Satisfy all appetites. Permanent buff. HP, RP, and attack. HP, attack, and defense. Do I already have this one? No, I guess I don't. Attack and luck. I mean, I guess I'll get this one. No, I'm saving up for the armor. No, I'm starving to death. Please, madam, do you have any money to spare? Bless you. Not too much. There you go. Care to buy me a drink? Thought wasting my time unless you intend to pay for it. Sorry, love. We don't serve kids. Want to work here someday? Right here, kid. My time with my money. Wait, how old am I? I assumed I was an adult. You're intending to return to me once you find the bracelet, aren't you? Of course, it's in the interest of my own health, isn't it? Madam, is there any progress, Camden? There is some information, yes. The demon located in Wheaton is in possession of the bracelet of Zoe. This demon is apparently capable of powerful illusory magic. Well done. What of the Rune Warden? She's well on her way to finding the bracelet. The fellow tree witch gave her some aid in dispelling illusion spells. Are you not with her? Camden. Well, the Rune Warden has her curse. She should be no threat to us. Madam, are you going to remove Vivian's curse once she has completed her task? Of course we will, Camden. That would be nothing without my word, so I intend to follow through with my promise. Has she been complaining of the curse? No, not especially. Concentrate on the task. Don't allow yourself to become distracted. Yes, ma'am. I'm on my way to Wheaton once I finish my investigation. That's great news. Report to me the moment the Rune Warden finishes her task. If you see fit, contact me in her presence. As you wish, madam. Dear Camden, you will return to the academy once we are done here. Thank you, madam. I'm not too fond of this wretched place. Patience, my student. I await your good news. Oh, bother. What? Room's not good enough for you? Better still tip. What? What? You want to see what I've got? Increase attack by 5. Increase defense by 10. Rage, regen. No, I'm saving up for that armor. Well, I guess you can come back to change your mind. More than double armor increase would be amazing. Oh, this is where he is. Okay. You need a pass into the uptown area. Don't waste my time unless you have one. You find yourself in the city of Wheaton. Be on your best behavior. I have to get the bracelet of Zoe first. Okay, so going up. Ugh. Ow. I hope that little sycophant didn't notice this. Let's see what Sudith's message says. Vivian opens the enchanted paper given to her by Sudith. The situation you find yourself in is unfortunate, but if you are reading this, you must be out of sight.